welcome to this lesson. It's Rico's here. I just want to make a quick lesson here, and it's very important that you should watch this. And before you watch this, you should watch the lesson above when where we talk about the script and we walk you through it, right? So framework is so how to put this. Framework is the thing that you want to keep at the back of your head while you're following the script, right? So that you can feel like most professional people, most professional cold caller, they don't even use script, they use framework because conversation in real life bend flexible like water, it go left and right, and you have to understand the framework because script is not doesn't apply in real life, right? But if you're just beginner, it's good to have the framework at the back of your head so you know what you're talking about, right? So, and one more thing I want to stress out as well is that most company they give you this cold calling job while they don't even do it themselves. And for me, it's different. I'm doing cold calling myself, and as you can see in like many video out there, I like to do it, and I want to get good at it. So that's why I have the experience to actually teach you all of this, right? And giving you all of this quality training. So, the number one framework is, and this is work by timeline, by the way. So we start off with a friend framework, right? Friend frame, and what we want to do is to talk to them like your friend. So, when you go talk to your friend, you wouldn't say, "Hey, Johnny, how's it going?" You wouldn't talk to them like with high energy, like it'd be very fake, and people can tell that. You want to go in with neutral energy. Hey, Johnny, how you been? Right? So that's neutral energy. You don't want to go, hi Johnny, how you been? Too much energy, right? So, and you want to grab their name and try to shorten their name as well if they have really long name. So Alexander, I'll just call him Alex, right? Katerina, just call him Kate. Hey Kate, how you been? You been busy up there? And that's all you want to do. And you want to do a little of pattern interrupt. Pattern interrupt is to get someone boom out of this, get them boom, get them out of that daydreaming mode, right? So when they doing it their boring gatekeeper job, it's boring, like their job is boring. You don't want to be like them. Like when people scroll on Facebook, they add a flat, their mind is very flat. You want something to interrupt them. So, hey Kathy, how you been? It's Rico. Then you say, "Wow, Rico Kang," right? So now you sort of interrupt their mind. It's like, who the hell is this? And then when you said it's Rico Kang, right? And then when you mention your last name also, is that, "Oh, am I supposed to know Rico Kang?" And then they start to thinking about that name, about that person. Therefore, the whole ghost mind, the whole zombie mind is being interrupted. I hope that makes sense. It's like when people are scrolling on Facebook and an amazing ad popped up. They say, "Hey, stop scrolling." That's what the effect you want to have on Gatekeeper, right? So the second frame is a help frame, right? A help frame is start off by asking for permission, and asking for permission is mean asking for a small yes, right? Can we do this? Can we have this? Would you like this? Right? And the way to ask people is to give and then ask, because people are selfish. You don't want to just ask, because every time you ask, it's you taking something away from them, and they can feel that. Before you ask too much, you have to give something, right? And all you can see here in the screen, I have the framework set out for you, right? So everyone is selfish. Keep that in mind. Before you ask, you gotta give, right? So look, Jenny, I'm calling quickly here. Just wondering if you do remote or remake, right? So that's asking, right? So it's a yes or no question. Permission asking is yes and no. It's not like what, how, who, and why, right? So if we got this amazing thing, can we have you got 5 minutes to have a quick chat over this, right? And then they say, yeah, 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 go on, go on. Then we follow the script, all right? And then they getting skeptic, they keep asking question, all right? When they keep asking question, answer them. a short answer and then ask them more, right? They're getting, what is this about? What's this about? All right. Well, we normally help Julia do this. Would you like to hear more? All right. Then you answer them, then you get the power to ask them back. But make sure you always answer what they're asking. Where are you from? Answer them. But answer them, don't give them everything. Answer them like really short answer and then directly ask them back. The conversation, whoever has the more in conversation, whoever has the most control is always asking question. I would just listen to the call. How many questions are you asking and how many questions are they asking? If you're asking 5 and they ask 5, you're gonna lose. It can't be equal. You gotta ask 10 questions and then they ask you 3. That's the goal we want to be at, right? So look, where you calling from? All that stuff, right? Look, we're calling from Vocalize. It's a company for jewelers, but we do this for jeweler. Would you like to hear more, right? Get back to the script, get back to the agenda, get back to the frame, right? And they can, well, how's it work? And we basically help connecting local inquiry.
Good afternoon,
Yeah, and we basically help connect local inquiry with local jewelers like yourself. Would you like to have a further quick chat regarding this? All right? Answer them and then file back with a question. Never stop and keep answering to them, right? Whoever asks the most question win. And this is psychology stuff, what I'm teaching you right here. And it's very, very important that you understand this at the back of your mind. That's why professional caller, they don't look at script because this is what's going on inside their head, right? And lastly, and this is the end of the slide, is agenda frame. Agenda frame is get what you come here to do, right? Get what you're here to do. And we also want to qualify them and check commitment level, right? And we want to, lower, sort of raise the action zero, raise the friction a bit, right? So the people who book an appointment, when you get all of this right, the people who gonna book appointment with us, it's gonna show up 100%. It's gonna be they're gonna know what we're talking about, and they're gonna be really, real interestly. And it's not that hard, guys. I've been booking appointment for myself for a long time, and the appointment that I book is really more qualified than any VA book because I think the problem with VA, they don't understand all of this framework, right? So we want to get them their phone number. If people give out their phone number, their mobile phone, that means they really interested or they very committed because it's really privacy here in Australia to give out someone mobile phone number, right? And we can do that is, look, John, we just gonna need your mobile phone number real quick for SMS notification. And if they say no, but say that's right, don't fight with them, never argue with them, never ever fight with them. All right. So John, we're gonna lock you in for 4 p.m. tomorrow. Does that sound fair? Like, sorry, does that sound good? And then just when people lie, when people say, yeah, I speak to you at 4 p.m. tomorrow, yeah, they just want to get you off the phone. You want to differentiate those people, with real serious people. Normally, when people lie and you keep asking them question on top of the lie, they're gonna break. Like if a child say they like vegetable, right? They like broccoli, and say, "Oh, what do you like about the broccoli? What kind of taste do you like about it?" Then it's a lie, and he not really like broccoli. He be struggling to answer that question, right? It's about digging in and find out the truth, and checking the commitment level as well, right? And then we're gonna ask them again. So will there be any reason why you may not be there, John? Just then, after if they can give you a clear, straight answer after this 2 question, we're gonna lock you in for 4 p.m. tomorrow. And will there be any reason why you may not be there? That would qualify the lead, and whoever book is gonna show up, and it's gonna be really, really qualified. I'm excited for this guy. Let's check out the other video at the bottom and get to understand the system a bit more. We'll see you around.